Yes, hit points.
Fine. All right. Well,
Yes,
that's a lot.
So you just subtract 6 from your hit point.
Right. Well, great. Fine. Well, so is it my turn to
No, it's the other Racasta's turn.
Oh, for fuck's sake, there's two.
Yes, there's 2 of them.
Oh,
All right. So this one, he goes to slash at Jason Samosas,
for fuck's sake.
and
Not my Jason samosas.
he does not hit.
Oh, well, thank Christ. Fine. All right.
All right. Now it's your turn.
All right.
Mavis.
So, has Stabby McClutz or his partner in crime been stabbed yet?
Wait, are you talking about your pool boys? You've got 3 pool boys.
Well, no. Remember, I decided to rename one of the cat people Stabby
Oh, you're
McClutz.
renaming the cat person.
Right?
Okay.
Right.
Yes, there's still 2 of them,
And they're still very much so healthy.
and they are still very much alive.
Fine, I think I'm going to have to change my tactic here. I am sorry, Ren and Rebecca, but I might be having to use my greatsword. I think I might be getting some more damage from that.
Okay. All right.
Right.
You're going to use your great sword. Okay.
I am.
What's the numbers on that one?
2d6.
No, that's the damage, Mavis. It's still
Right.
probably plus 5, right?
All right. Yeah, it's my +5, yes.
All right. Well, you hit him. You said 2d6.
Right.
Oh. Okay. Oh, good. All right. Well, you killed him.
I killed one of them.
Yes, you killed Stabby McClutz Stabby.
Right. Well, rest in peace, Stabby. Well, pieces. Rest in
Yeah.
peace, Stabby. Fine. We've
Yes.
had a
Yeah.
little ceremony for him. Let's move on. We've got one little fucker left, don't we?
You got one left, so now it's Jason Samosa's turn.
Fine, Jason Samosas.
Okay, so Jason Samosa hits him. Yeah, he slashes his arm.
Right.
The other Racasta, and now it's the other pool boy. He gets him. Oh, he kills him. He's dead. All right, both of them are dead.
So Stabby 1 and Stabby 2 are finally dead.
Yes. So each of them have those Wolverine-like claws.
Right.
And each of them have a javelin, so you can take what you want.
What the fuck is a javelin?
It's like a pokey stick. Your pool boys have them.
What kind of pokey stick are you talking about? Are we talking about the spears or are we talking about what might be dangling between their legs?
We're talking about the spears right
Well,
now,
fine,
Mavis.
I don't know, because sometimes you be calling these things weird things, and I don't exactly know if you're talking about a pokey stick or if you're talking
Oh,
about the weapon.
Rebecca says she wants to see Jason Samosa's pokey stick. Don't
Right.
we all?
We all want to see Jason Samosa's pokey stick.
Yeah, so we
That's what
all
I'm
want to
trying to tell
see it.
you.
As
You need
far
to
as I
follow him to
know,
a grocery store. If he's one of those people that decides to wear his mask under his nose, then there you go.
yeah,
You can see his pokey stick.
you can see his pokey stick.
Right. Right.
Yes, right. Okay. All right. So now, okay. Okay, so now do you
Oh,
want to
right.
take your
It's Gavlin. Why don't I'll be giving it to one of my pool boys.
Oh, you're okay. So they'll both all of them will have well, okay. So 2 of the pool boys will have 2 javelins. Do you want
Right.
to give a pair of claws to Mr. Samosas?
Well, I don't know. I quite like the idea of being a Wolverine woman. A woman Wolverine. No, that doesn't work. Fuck. Yeah, well,
So there's 2 sets, so you can take 2, and then Mr. Samosas can take 2.
fine. Jason Samosas can have one of the sets of the fisticuffs, the knivey hands, and I'll be
Okay.
having the other one.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So now you need to write this down.
I have to write it down, do I?
Yes.
Well, I. Right. Well, fine. got a pencil. What am I writing down exactly?
Okay, they're called war claws.
War claws. Fine.
And
War claws.
they do 1d6 plus 3 slashing damage, and it's a melee weapon.
So I'll be having to fight close up. Melee. Right. See, I might be knowing a couple of things. My grandson has been teaching me the ways of the dungeons and the dragons.
Well, that's good.
Right, well, he gave me this big fat fucking book.
Oh, yes? What book?
I don't know. I just acted like I appreciated it and moved on.
Oh.
But I did look at it with him, and he taught me a couple of things, like a roll initiative, and what an owl bear is, and yeah, that's all I've got right now.
Fucking book I got over here.
I know. I don't know why you're carrying around a fucking book that size, Edie.
Well, I don't carry it. I leave it here in my house.
Oh, right. Well, fine. Well, you should. Maybe you should carry it. With your size, it might be worth your while to be able to be carrying it around.
It's good exercise.
It is good exercise. It works out your arms or something. Fine. All right. I've got my war claws. I've given the other war claws to Jason Samosas.
Okay, so now where do you want to go, Mavis?
Oh.
Do you want to keep going? I think you were headed south, or you could go back north. Which way do you want to go?
Well, I always like to be going down south, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Right. I'm an equal opportunist in direction. I always want to be going down south, but according to Ren here, Edie, it sounds like you might be liking the big-sized things every now and again.
Well, I agree with what Rebecca said. Who doesn't?
Right. I'm just saying, I will go down south on any map that I can possibly go down. So let's go. Fine. I'm going to be going down south.
You're gonna go down south.
I am.
Okay. All right. So you're going down south. All
I
right,
am
so
indeed.
okay. Well, I gotta find out what you're running into now. It looks like you're gonna be in the. Oh.
Oh, Ren, I am a cheeky devil. I'm always a cheeky devil.
Yeah, Mavis has been a cheeky devil since she was born.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I did have some innocence in my life, for fuck's sake, Edie. It wasn't until I met your tarty ass that I actually started acting up.
I find that very hard to believe that I was the only influence.
Edie, I've got one question for you, dear.
And what is that, Mavis?
It's quite important.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Do you remember that one evening when you had one too many whiskeys?
Which one? There's been so many.
Right, well, the very first evening that you had those one too many whiskeys.
Okay.
Fine. Who snogged who first?
Oh, I snogged you first.
Right.
Right.
Right. Well, I hadn't been kissing a girl or didn't even know that I even had interest in girls before you decided to do that.
Well, you see, that's what college is for, and blondes have more fun. That's what they always say.
Oh, that's taking a stab in the dark. Ya daft cow. Redheads are the ones that have the more fun, just because you decided to look like Marilyn Monroe.
Redheads are known to be fiery, but the blondes have the more fun. That's an old saying, Mavis.
Well, we can be fiery and sexy too, We can have fun. It's just we might be having fun at the expense of others. That's the only catch.
I see.
Right.
Okay. Well,
fine.
So now you're in some broken land, is what it's called. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean.
Broken land.
Broken land.
Mean that we're on rocky pastures.
I guess so. Yes. Well, so now there's 2 volcanoes, and let's see. There seems to be a 6-foot high cave opening in a rock wall,
Right.
and you can hear loud hoots and grunts and shrieks, and a foul stench wafts out the dark opening.
Well, it sounds like some of our college parties.
Yes.
Right. So, am I meant to be going in there, am I?
Well, that's up to you. Or what do our viewers want to say?
Well, apparently, just to touch on something that before. Apparently, I'm a joy vampire.
About vampires.
I am a joy vampire. I quite like that, though. I quite like it. That
Yeah.
might be what we are.
A joy vampire.
I think that's right. Well, if that means that I'm a joy vampire and you are Blondie, does that mean that you're a vampire of light?
That I'm a vampire. Is there such a thing? I thought vampires can't go in the light.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they might be saving it for themselves. I have no fucking idea.
Oh. Like you mean like they store it inside? Like a
Right.
solar panel?
Sure, you might be charging up your ass every now and again. I have no idea. I don't read up on vampires much, but I might be doing now.
Oh yes, we should look into that.
Right. All right. So we have a cave.
Okay. All right. So yes, you have a cave.
Right. And there's yelling and screaming,
Hoots and hollering
hoots and hollers,
and grunting and foul smelling
grunting,
coming. Yes.
like grunting, like what I've been hearing overnight sometimes when you've had your man friends over.
Exactly like that.
Edie, are you trying to invite me into an orgy in this cave?
Oh, I don't think you want to do that with what's in this cave, Mavis.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What's in this cave? Oh,
Oh,
right. I have to go search. So, audience, I have a question for you.
Well, Rebecca says off to the cave we go.
Off to the cave. So I'm basically going, I might be sent into the deathly pits of hell with this grunting and moaning and yelling and hooting. But here I go. Right, if there are more Jason Samoas, I think that might be fine. No Jason Samosas, fine.
No. All right. So
Well, all right, fine. I'll be going into the cave with
okay,
my 3 Jason Samosas.
So as you start walking into the cave, the stench of animal waste is nearly overpowering.
What
So
kind
you
of
have to
party have you
walk-
led me into, Edie?
I didn't. It's what's in the book.
It says
Okay,
it's the
yeah.
cave says it spells like shit.
Okay, so yes, it does. So you're gonna think like the gorilla house at the zoo. Okay, so let's
Right.
do.
But gorillas throw shit.
Oh, it looks like the audience here. Rebecca said to turn around and exit,
Right.
and Ren over here is saying yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Oh,
Right.
maybe I think she's agreeing with the it sounded more fun when we were talking about the grunting. I think so.
Right. So I've got the group saying that I should turn around and get the fuck out.
Yes.
Right. But what if there's something interesting in there? Does no one else want me to take a look and see if there's something interesting in there for me to fight? Well, I've already got the 3 samosas already, Rebecca. My goodness, we've got a greedy girl on our hands.
You could never have too many samosas.
We can't have too many samosas, that's right. Fine, all right. Well, I did say I was going to head down south, though. And I am Mavis the Extreme.
And you're supposed to be mapping out this island.
I am, and that's a part of the island. The cave is a part of the island, right? All right, folks. I'm going to do one for the team. I am Mavis the Extreme, and I'm going in the cave.
You're going in the cave.
I am
Okay,
going in
so
the cave.
I need a Constitution saving throw. So Mavis, what is your Constitution modifier?
Right. Well,
And then also you see the box that says saving throws.
I do
It's
see
right
a
under
saving throw, but it doesn't have a
the Constitution is not filled in there.
for saving throw.
Yes.
Oh, right. Yes, it is.
Oh, it is? Okay, so then we can add your proficiency bonus. What's your Constitution modifier?
2. I have a 2.
All right, lucky you. You're not throwing up. And neither is
Oh, right. Because I might be throwing up because of the shit.
because of the smell. Yes.
Right.
All right. So you and the samosas are fine.
Right. So
Okay.
we're going into this shit painted cave for whatever the fuck. Better against my judgment.
Okay. All right. So now be careful because along the wall to the south,
Right.
there's a big sink hole. And that's where the smell is coming from, so you don't want to go in there.
Right. All right. So we're not going there.
Yes, don't go there. All right. So now also in this cave there are 2 rock baboons.
Rock baboons.
Yes.
For baboons throw shit as well.
Well, yes.
So I'm going to be going into a cave, all excited because I thought it was going to be some sort of fucking orgy, and instead I'm walking into a room full of baboons that might well potentially throw some shit on me.
Well, maybe
is that where we're at?
This island is called Dread. It's not called what the hell is Paradise Island?
Sure, Paradise Island. A fucking key party.
Yes, that's not what this
No,
island is called. All right.
Well,
so
here we are, so fine.
So you've got 2 rock baboons in there with you. So
2.
What would you like to do? You can still get out if you want. I suppose there's also a corridor.
No.
To your left. And
no, Mavis the Extreme goes right through. We're going to go right through, dearie.
All right. Well, let's
right.
roll some initiatives here then.
Well, fine. right. Well, but first, we need to find out from the audience while we figure out the initiative. I need to find out from the audience if you want me to use the great sword again, because it seems like we've had more luck with that than we have the battle axe. So figure that out. If I should be using the great sword or the battle axe.
They can figure that out amongst themselves.
Right. So initiative, tell me what the damage is.
So what is your initiative?
Oh, right, it's 3.
Okay.
Rebecca's saying that I need to plunge the sword into the darkness. Speaking of, am I able to see these baboons?
Yes, you can see them.
Oh, well, that's good. Right, I do agree, Ren. It should be explored by a great sword. That's what I'm planning to do. But now I have to find out if I'm going to die first or if I'm going to watch my Jason Samosas die.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do because it's almost time for us to wrap it up here.
Right.
So we're gonna leave it on a cliffhanger to see if the samosas will make it or not.
Right. So Mavis and Mavis the Extreme and the samosas. Is that what we're going to be called now?
Yes, Mavis the Extreme and the samosas.
Fine, I like this plan.
All right, so that's where we're gonna leave it for today. We're gonna leave it on that cliffhanger. We'll tune in. You're gonna have to tune in 2 weeks if you want to see whether or not the samosas and Mavis and the samosas, if they live or die.
Right. That's quite a cliffhanger. Good for you, Edie.
Oh, thank you.
You might be wanting to write some shows eventually.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I should. Maybe that's what I should do next.
I think you've missed your calling.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you everybody for watching.
Thank you for watching and commenting and helping us.
Yes, and commenting and participating.
And for your patience.
Yeah,
for
oh
your
yes,
patience.
for your patience, definitely, because the internet is it's definitely some kind of beast.
Right. The interwebs is a fickle, fickle friend.
Yes, and so the next show is going to be in 2 weeks. That's August 18th.
Right.
At 8:30 p.m. And don't forget to like us on the Facebooks and
Right, on the Facebook.
Follow us on the Twitters.
And thank you for our artist.
Yes,
our
artist,
grandchildren.
Yes, your grandbaby, Lindsay K.
Right,
And,
Lindsay K.
Yes, and thank you to
our
John
technicians.
and our technicians,
Right.
John and Erica, always helping us out, and your grandbaby who helped
Right.
you out today, Kevin.
Kevin did help me out today.
Yes.
He's a very patient grandchild.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you, listeners, and everybody have a good night.
Yes,
Stay
have a
safe
great
out there.
evening. Right.
And
And
don't forget, don't let your penis
don't
hang
let your
out the
penis
rack.
hang out in the grocery store.
Yes, there you
Right.
go. Don't let your penis hang out in the
No.
grocery store.
No. Unless you're Jason Samosas.
And yes, unless you are Jason Samosas, then you could definitely let your penis hang out in the grocery store. Nobody will
Exactly.
complain.
No, you won't be arrested for that. Too beautiful of a man.
Agreed.
Right.
Agreed.
Everyone have a great evening. Be safe.
Yes, have a good evening.
Right. All right. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.